Damn, they numbers got 911 in there.
Touchback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
This nigga last name Fisher. This nigga be
Looking
fishing.
for room. It's Frazier. Breaks the tackle. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
That was the most lucky shit ever.
This offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
You don't want mine. I could just say this every time.
It's Thomas. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Bunch formation for these receivers.
Yeah, maybe a hater or maker. Shoot on work.
Off the play fake on first down.
No.
Makes the grab. It's Frazier. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Dogs can really attack on this second and short.
Oh, man, shot it.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be third and long.
No.
Here's the pressure. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't.
Shit, you already cussed. What you mean?
No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll
Stop
throw
that
for it.
press.
Pressure coming.
Oh, you got it. Fuck.
He's got
Fuck.
it. First down and more. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Dogs have this offense rolling.
Man, why the
They're
fuck
in the red
is
zone and they'll pass it.
this nigga open?
Firing to the right, complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard
These
line.
niggas hit soft on the defensive side.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
He might be
Back
running.
to pass, it's Stockton. Got his man.
Damn.
And he'll hold it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown,
That's the
Georgia.
nigga.
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back. Now turn receiver in space and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is and get into the end zone.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
That blue bus come through.
Coming out with it, it's Williams. Excellent
That nigga
job.
big as a little bitch.
Team a pretty minimal gain on that return.
Damn, there's
First
three.
drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds a tight end. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, yes.
Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
To the air on second down. Pass rush.
That shit crazy right there.
Gets him down at the 23. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Nah, find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the SEC and then pin your ears back and go get quarterbacks. Georgia does that and finds those guys really, really often.
That one comes out hot down the right
That's
side.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up one first down, but really nice job there on that third down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Fires to the wideout.
Oh, they're just too fucking.
Sideline to perfection for the big completion. And that decision will be questioned for a while. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off-play action on
I've had
first
apple
down.
cider since 1955, though.
He just missed the target
Shit,
on
that
that one.
gas,
Got to
man,
put
dude.
it on his body.
I mean, they
Plenty
took
of
him right here
distance
and give us
between
that
them and
free
the
shit.
sticks here on second down.
We're like, damn.
The give to the back.
Fuck.
Oh, he's got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a first down on the ground.
And you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang
Dude, apple
ball.
cider.
That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's
A shot toward the end zone.
Let's go.
And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Got it behind the line. It's Frazier. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Unleashes one deep. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two
But no reason
quarterbacks
to
as
stay
we look
no
at the
more.
stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. First play of the period, first down here. They'll come out on his drive
Animal
and let it
crackers,
rip.
animal food.
Now he's going to break the pocket. Got him downfield. Turns it on in midfield. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense to move forward.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Emby. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout.
That's cool.
Makes the catch. It's Cooper. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Pulls it in. It's Hemby. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
How the fuck he just
One of
flicked the
the things
ball?
that makes this
Real
quarterback
here.
so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Finds his big tight end. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Indiana! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Jones. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. That whole
yard
up of 1 to the 15.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers. Oh,
he's loose on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's dealt. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on first down.
How would you push this
They'll
thing?
get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Looking for a crease. It's Frazier. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Mamba
Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw at Stockton. Pocket breaking down. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro.
He's going for a big play downfield. Oh,
Good recovery,
the deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
He'll take the deep shot.
She. Recovery.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Under fire. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And the Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He tries to take the top off.
What? You dropped that?
And it goes through his hands.
That's
oh,
all
he
you
had
do,
an
bro.
explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to
cooked.
turn one loose downfield.
Nah, he's out.
Incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Where'd I get over there?
Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Here comes the heat.
Got
Throwing on the run.
No, that was a
They
pick.
couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw go.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gonna take a shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10.
I'm already.
Take it to the house. He got
Remember the last time I fucking
touchdown
completed.
Bulldogs.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game.
30 seconds.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he
I
comes.
got stuck and shit.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Got his man. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half.
It's all about that pressure.
Fresh set of
You
downs.
need some special.
Throws to the tight end and wings it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that
Some
ball to his
pressure.
intended
I don't
target.
know
The
that.
window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that.
Turning it on. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza.
Yes,
He can't
yeah.
find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half.
Yeah, you just gonna put the name tag over it? Yeah. Ooh, that shit was 4%.
The Hoosiers will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. First play of the drive wants to throw.
That's all it is.
Right on the money. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll put in play from the 27, first down. Looking downfield on first down. Rush is on him. Going downfield for the big play. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
That's on me.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
What? He caught that just behind his back.
Defense has set him up. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. Off play action. takes the
Yep.
heat.
Yep.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Dogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
Yeah.
Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long.
That's us. That's us.
Using his feet to buy time. Blasted as he lets it go.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football.
You
QB
see, get you.
scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
What a disappointment. No good. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game.
It's all about that
Indiana
pitch.
has the ball back, and the
Yes, please.
Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Hoosiers now with a long
They need to take it out the
way to go to
game.
pick up the first
I don't know
down.
why they switched the fucking thing. That's so corny.
Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Looking to the
Oh,
big
no.
tight end. Wide open downfield.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
It just still, it's a game, though.
Defense falls on the ball.
It's just a game, though.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that
It's
will
cool.
absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that
Good.
fumble.
Off the play fake on first
go.
down to throw.
It's the ball.
He'll take a deep shot here.
Ooh.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
You got to be so careful as a QB when you're throwing outside. It's got to be on time. That one a little bit late, and the
cool.
defender caught it out of bounds. That should have been another interception. This QB's already thrown a couple.
He'll be pushed out of bounds. And
Nah, this nigga stupid. Good. This nigga.
33-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal for this offense. Sends it back in motion. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Touchdown!
Hey, let me like go
And
for it.
that one will put him up here in the 2nd half.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab.
Shit froze.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him.
Ball dabbing.
Going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. They get to him as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when
Got
this game is
mojo.
over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's
Got
been sacked
mojo.
time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
At the 22-yard line. Now, a 4th down.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Here's the pressure.
Bro,
Oh, he's going to be brought down.
how's he throwing it if they're not throwing it? You see Owen on the ball.
Getting a push
It doesn't
in
make
the
sense.
middle and getting to the quarterback and just salivating to get at him.
And every year they find these dudes. They all look the same, just massive.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. On the run, it's Frazier. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football.
Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job on the DB, securing the football and forcing the turnover.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Bro, come on. You didn't do it to this nigga, bro.
With the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why...
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
No. Oh, my. I know, nigga. I know.
Now this offense
Fuck,
tries
bro.
to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Mendoza. Oh, he wants it all. Caught at the 25. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Handoff to the lone back.
You gonna grab me by my motherfucking
guy to the football, man. It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work
They
together.
got my
You
neck.
gotta get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Quickly
Oh, he did. Oh, bitch.
at the 12 after that completion.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Denby. Shakes off the defender.
He went
They'll
backwards,
get it
man.
down to the 8-yard line
Just
on
this
that
one.
throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up
This
the
nigga
football
next
and
to him.
distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Got it. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going, too.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Muscling ahead on third and short. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Right back to him on the ground. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Getting late, pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Scrambling away.
Dang.
Big throw. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Floating away. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
After the big first down sack, it's second down. Looking to fire. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
Nice job there. Good time between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Indiana!
What a play by this defense. The offense going in to take the lead. Flip the script, the big pick six. Now you're leading in this ball game. What a play by the D.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Dogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pressure coming. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. A deep throw as the clock winds down.